It is Halloween time at Disneyland Paris, and in this video we are going to be checking out all the different snacks that they've got going on for this year's Halloween season here at Disneyland Paris. So come along! Hi everyone, how's life, and welcome to another one of my videos. So as I mentioned, we are in Disneyland Paris today, and for this year's Halloween season they brought out quite a few new snacks to celebrate this season at Disneyland Paris. And you can see by this lovely ghost here, she's eating an ice cream. She's very excited about snacks, and so am I, so let's get to the first one. So for our first snacks we have come to Victoria's, which is the restaurant at the end of Main Street. You can kind of see the castle is just over there, and if you walk down Main Street on your right hand side at the very end, you will spot Victoria's, and they've got a new Halloween menu for the month of October, of course, to celebrate this season. And I mean, look at that. There seems to be quite a lot of really fun things on there. So as you can see here, it says delicious, délicieux, and you can get 5 different little cakes or desserts, whatever you want to call them. You can either get 3 of them for €7, and you can choose whichever 3 you want of the 5, or you can get all 5 of them for €9. So there you go. This is Victoria's over here. It's a lovely restaurant actually, so I'm gonna go in now. We've got a lovely table actually by the window. So at Victoria's they've got 3 different little dining areas. It's not a very big restaurant, but it is very beautiful, and it's raining outside at the moment, so it's really nice to actually be indoors, get some cute Halloween snacks, and also watch people watch, you know. So Victoria's home-style restaurant normally sells a variety of cute snacks like these milkshakes, which they actually don't have them at the moment because it's getting into the colder months of the year. This is more of a summer situation. Some drinks as well, but what we're interested in today is of course the Halloween snacks. So as you can see, they've got 5 different ones, and they all look very fun actually. I'm particularly interested, I think, in the macaron ganache, the chocolate one, the little spider down there. That looks fun. And the prices, it's €7 for 3 of them, or €9 for 5. And I think you know what we're gonna do. Of course we're gonna go with all the snacks, the one that costs €9 for 5 of these cute sweet snacks. And fun fact for you, Disney fans actually got to vote on these. So on the Disneyland Pass Annuel, so the annual pass Instagram page, a couple of weeks ago, I want to say maybe about a month ago, there was this poll, and the fans were allowed to go there and vote for their favorites. And it's so funny because every single thing that I voted for ended up being the most popular thing as well, and I think they've chosen all the ones that I wanted. So I'm very happy to try them all and excited as well. Whilst I wait for the snacks to arrive, I just wanted to show you how beautiful and pretty Victoria's actually looks as well. I think this might be my favorite of the 3 dining areas. It's probably the most popular one as well because it has access to Main Street and you can have the windows as well. Those tables over there would probably be the best ones because you fully can appreciate the castle. And actually, to be fair, from here as well you can see the top of the castle. Like I said, it is currently raining outside. We're on the 2nd day of October today, so quite a temperamental weather here in Disneyland Paris. So the snacks have arrived and they all look incredible. Honestly, I'm very impressed with how they're presented. They all look super cool as well. I initially thought the spider one was going to be my favorite, but now that I'm seeing them all, I can't even really decide. They all look amazing. Look at this giant eyeball one over here. It's going to be very interesting to try them all, and I don't think it's a bad price, to be fair, for €9, and you get 5 really cool looking Halloween snacks. So yeah, let's try them now. Here's another look at the plate full of Halloween snacks. I don't think I've ever in my life had this lovely plate presented like this with just a bunch of Halloween snacks on them. This is why I love Disney. So I think I'm going to start with this Mickey cake with the araignée, the spider webs on it. I'm not sure what it is. It seems to be potentially a chocolate cake of some sort. I'm not sure. It's called officially the financier, so I'm not really sure, but we're going to give this a taste test. I don't think it's chocolate, you know. It doesn't really taste of too much, but it's quite sweet, so it's nice, don't get me wrong. This is very nice, and I'm actually going to eat off the other ear as well. Yeah, can't quite tell what this is. It feels a bit like a sponge cake, but just a bit moister, which I enjoy, and just very sweet. I think it's the icing that makes it sweet, but I enjoy it. It's a nice start to our little Halloween snack situation here. Next, I think I'm going to start this little ghost friend, our lovely friend over here. He looks quite cute, and this one is officially called caramel blood orange and vanilla ganache tartlet. So he looks adorable. I'm excited to give this a go. The fact that there's some orange flavor to it, I feel like it's kind of actually more Christmassy, just if by the sounds of it, but maybe it will taste Halloweeny, we'll see. It looks adorable though, right? I am actually going to use some cutlery for this because otherwise it's going to be very messy. There you go, there's a little bite. Yeah, That is nice. That is definitely nice. You can taste a bit of the caramel. You can taste some of the orange, and the flavor, the texture of it as well. Very nice. I am actually going to take his little eyes, which is just white chocolate, and eat those as well. Next, it's time for this little guy over here, which is officially called Cracker Choux Bun. So Cracker Choux Bun. It seems to be like a little chocolate spider with some cream and a little bit of cake on top of them. So as far as presentation, this is definitely a 5 out of 5 already, but let's give this a taste test. The cream inside is quite sour. Now, I'm not sure what's actually in it, I can't tell, but I expected it to be very sweet, and it's not. It's definitely sour, so maybe it's like a fruity cream perhaps. So just beware. Obviously on the list of the menu, it doesn't actually say what's in these, it just gives you the names of them. So I can't quite tell what it is, but yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's not one of my favorites so far, but it is quite nice. It is time now for the eyeball, which I'm a little bit nervous about. I don't know why. The texture of it just feels quite strange, quite wobbly, if you know what I mean. So this one is advertised as a popcorn flavored dessert. That's literally what it's called officially on the menu. I mean, I quite like popcorn, but shall see how this is gonna be. So there you go. This is the bite that I'm gonna take. Let's give it a taste test. That is so weird, because that legitimately tastes like popcorn. And I know that's what the name of the dessert is. It's literally in the name, popcorn flavored dessert. But I don't know why I didn't expect it to be the exact taste of popcorn. So if you love popcorn, then you're definitely going to enjoy this. There does seem to be a little bit of maybe cream or caramel in there as well, which doesn't really taste of too much. It just adds some layers of texture to it, which is nice. But I'm pleasantly surprised with this one, but also just very weirded out, because I've never had a dessert that looks wobbly, almost like it's like jelly, but it actually doesn't taste of jelly at all. It just tastes like you eat. It's like, you know, popcorn is normally very crunchy, right? So this is the opposite of popcorn in terms of the crunch. Like, the texture is very wobbly and very soft, whereas popcorn is quite hard normally, and yet it tastes the exact same as popcorn. I think that's what's thrown me off a little bit, but I do enjoy it. I'd probably say it's actually probably my second favorite after the Mickey one that we first tried. And finally, the last one, the one that I'm most excited about, the chocolate ganache macaron. That is basically a spider. I remember when we were voting on these on the Disneyland Paris Pass Annual polls, I was so excited to try this, and I'm so excited and happy that people chose this one as well, because I like chocolate and I really like the look of this as well. I mean, I don't like spiders generally, but spiders that are in the shape of sweets and not actual real spiders, I'm happy with. So let's give this a taste test. Yeah, this is really, really nice. You have to love dark chocolate though to enjoy this, because it is very bitter. So if you don't like the bitter taste of dark chocolate, then this might not be the one for you, but it's a nice dessert. I love it. And I'm not even the biggest fan of macarons generally, but I think because this one's just very fun, I do enjoy it. We are at Cool Post now, Cool Post in Adventureland, and at the Cool Post area on the menu, you can see they've got a Halloween snack again for 2022, and this one, oh, it's really cute actually. So let's have a closer look. It says, again, délicieux, delicious, and for €4.30 you can get Mickey's Pumpkin Crisps, which apparently is a cocoa puffed rice, so like Rice Krispie cakes in a way, just with a pumpkin face. It looks really cute, and I like that it's chocolate as well. In French it's called la croustille citrouille de Mickey. Very, very cute. Like I said, €4.30, so we're gonna go there and test it. So we've got our little Mickey Rice Krispie treat, Halloween version. I love this. This looks really, really cute, and I love the box that they come in as well. It's quite similar to the boxes for the sandwiches that you can get at Market House Deli on Main Street, the Mickey sandwiches, you know. They also have a similar box, just obviously significantly bigger than this one. But yeah, I like the packaging. Like I said, for €4.30, not too bad. I'm going to take it out of the packaging in a second so we can see what it looks like properly too. Okay, so here's a better look at the snack here. You can see Mickey's chocolate ears, and then the pumpkin head, the pumpkin face, with a little bit of green as well. We're right next to, we're very close to Indiana Jones, by the way, so you might be able to hear some noises going past, noises from the roller coaster. That's because that's exactly where Cool Post is. So if you don't know where it is, this is the Cool Post area. Quite a long queue actually. This is the snack that I got from Cool Post, and then this walkway will kind of lead you to, we've got Colonel Happy's, the restaurant there, and then if you keep going you'll get to Indiana Jones, the roller coaster. But yeah, I'm gonna take a bite out of this now. It does look very cute. I'm looking forward to it. Here it is, if you want to see it in terms of its size compared to my face. It is actually bigger than I thought it would be. It's not very thick, however, but the size of it is quite big, bigger than the regular Rice Krispie treats that you can get mainly in the American parks, but also they do now have one at Boardwalk Candy Palace as well in Disneyland Paris. Check out my other snack videos. I've got loads of food related videos from Disneyland Paris, but we are gonna of course start with the ears. So because I've got some friends here who might also want to try it, I'm not gonna bite into it. I'm just gonna do a little, oh, it's quite hard actually. There you go. I'm gonna take a bite of his ear now. I feel like I'm basically eating cereal because it is cereal, Rice Krispie treats, you know, chocolate ones, like the Cocoa Pops ones. Some of my favorite cereal actually is something that is quite popular here in France, the chocolate Rice Krispie treats, and I genuinely feel like I'm having cereal because this is a taste that I'm very much used to. Like I said, it's probably one of my favorite cereals, the Cocoa Pops Rice Krispie cereal. That is quite popular, like I said, in France. So yeah, if you like your cereal and if you want to have it in a slightly different way, in the shape of Mickey instead of with milk, yeah, get this. I would recommend it, and I probably would get this again, but I wouldn't say I love it. It's just a little bit too hard for me. But like if it wasn't quite as hard, maybe it might be a bit more enjoyable, but I can see why it's hard. I think I probably put them in the fridge. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think though, if you've had it before, or would you get this? Because it definitely looks cute. It's very Instagrammable, this one.
Hello, how are you doing today?
So, this is Robbie.
My name is Robbie.
And Robin.
Hey, Robin.
They are
the
French.
Yeah. Robbie, Robin.
Robbie and Robin. Fantastic. You've tried one of this?
Yes, alors, I like it. The citron.
Oui.
Citrouille.
Pumpkin.
Oui, d'accord, le pumpkin.
Yeah, English man.
I eat
C'est le cereal. Oreille.
Ears.
Mickey's, come on.
It's very good.
Very good. And Robin, what did you think?
Yeah, it's very good. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
And see you soon.
See you soon. Thanks, guys.
Abonnez-vous.
Oh,
Like, commentaire, abonnement,
like, subscribe.
pouce bleu, tous les pouces que vous voulez.
Thank you, guys.
See
Merci.
you soon together.
So for our next Halloween item at Disneyland Paris, I have come to Cafe Hyperion in Discoveryland. It's the restaurant with the big little ship or balloon, air balloon, at the entrance of it. And as you can see behind me, they've got a new menu here at the restaurant for Halloween for the month of October 2022. Here's a closer look at the menu. So for 17 euros, menu number 4, which is called the Witches Specials, you can get a burger magique, which is called a Doom Burger apparently. It's a beef burger with melted cheddar, tomato, rocket, portobello mushrooms, which I absolutely love, and Thousand Island sauce. Interesting. And then you get your fries with it as well. Pomme à croquet, which is apple. Okay, so this is your dessert actually, which is apple, green apple mousse, apple stewed fruit and almond biscuit, or you can also get a fruit bag if you don't want anything too extravagant, and then you can get the french fries with it and a drink, which I normally go for an apple juice or water. So this is what it looks like. It does look pretty cool, to be honest. You've got the black buns for the burger, you can see the portobello mushrooms in there as well, and then the dessert, the apple, looks like this. So we're gonna see what it's actually gonna be like inside, but for 17 euros, I don't think that's too bad. Cafe Hyperion normally does a lot of specialty burgers actually. They mainly tend to do burgers and chicken nuggets anyway. It's not normally one of my favorite quick service restaurants in Disneyland Paris, but it's one of the good ones to come to during the special Halloween or Christmas season, just any kind of event. For the 30th anniversary as well, they released a burger, which I would actually recommend. It's a pretty decent burger. But we're gonna go inside now, and hopefully it's not gonna be too busy because I'm filming this at 4:30 p.m, which is not really prime dinner or lunchtime, but I feel like by the looks of it, there'll probably still be quite a few people in there. But let's go and get our food. Do you know what? It's actually not too bad. I feel like the queue time is probably going to be about maybe 5-10 minutes at a push. Not too many people. So this is actually one of my big recommendations and tips for Disneyland Paris, is to eat not during rush hour eat times, if you know what I mean. So not during peak times. Eat in the middle of lunch and dinner, and then hopefully you won't have to wait too long for your food. So we've got our food. This is how it's presented. You've got the dessert, which is quite cool actually. It looks nice. The apple, the fries, of course, they're quite basic. I absolutely love the wrapping paper that they've used here for this Doom Burger for Halloween. Look at that. So many nice little details. That's the evil queen over there. That's actually a really cool design. I like that. It's half her face as the queen and half as the witch. And then the castle, so really cool packaging actually. Also, I've got a wonderful view of the stage, which hasn't really got anything going on at the moment, but they do have these screens at all times here at Cafe Hyperion, which, you know, normally show cartoons and Mickey shorts, which I really like. So, you know, in terms of location, this is probably one of the better quick services. It's just that I'm not too bothered normally about the food that they serve here. However, I'm really looking forward to trying this. Okay, well, time to eat. This is the burger. It's quite a decent sized burger as well. I mean, at the end of the day, who doesn't love a cheeseburger? I enjoy cheeseburgers, so really, you know, I should be happy with this restaurant. It's just because when I'm at Disney, I like to eat different styles of food, and this obviously mainly only sells burgers. But look at this. Wow, this looks pretty cool actually, the burger. It looks to be quite messy, to be fair, so Lord have mercy when I tried to take a bite out of it. But you can see the portobello mushrooms coming out. The bun feels very soft too. I was worried that it wouldn't feel too soft. I don't know why. Previously, during prior Halloween seasons, I've had like a black burger with the black buns, and sometimes they're, you know, quite hard and dry. But this one feels nice anyway, and you can see all the melted cheese as well, the rockets. The portobello mushroom is literally falling out of it. So I'm gonna take a bite out of this now. I have no idea how to do this. It is gonna be very messy, so apologies for this. This is a good burger. This is nice. I haven't actually taken the bite out of the mushroom bit yet, so I am gonna try a bit of the mushroom too with the burger. I really do like this. I mean, very basic burger, but the meat is good for quick service food here at Disneyland Paris. I love the addition of the mushrooms as well. The bun is just fun, you know, kind of Halloweeny with it being a bit different, and then the rest of it is just a, you know, regular burger here. But I approve of it. I think I would actually say that I prefer this to the 30th anniversary burger, even though the 30th burger I believe has 2 patties rather than just 1. The taste of this is better. It's more to my taste because the 30th anniversary has some kind of like barbecue sweet sauce to it, whereas this is the kind of burger that I like. It's not sweet at all. It's just got kind of the regular, what was it called? Something seasoned sauce, which is not a sweet. I don't really like sweet things in my burgers, but yeah, I'm going to enjoy that now with my fries, which are just regular fries, and then we'll get back to you when it's time for my dessert. Okay, well, I'm done with the burger, and I actually quite enjoyed it. It was really nice. Like I said, probably one of the better burgers I've had here at Cafe Hyperion. But it is time for the dessert now, which I'm very intrigued about. I'm not generally a big fan of fruity desserts. I just don't like mixing fruit with anything else. I prefer having fruits on their own, if that makes sense. And this one, if I'm not mistaken, let me just get it right. This is a green apple mousse, apple stewed fruit, and almond biscuit. It smells pretty good actually, and when it comes to apples, I generally do prefer green apples to red apples. I find red apples just a little bit too sweet for me. I think you can kind of get the theme. I'm not the biggest fan of sweet tasting things, although I do like chocolate, but I don't know, I'm contradicting myself. Anyway, this is what it looks like. You can actually also get this on its own if you don't want to get the full menu. On its own, the apple dessert is €5, so you can just go there, pay a la carte, and just get the apple dessert if you wish to. Same for the burger as well. If you want to just get the burger, the Halloween Doom Burger, it's €12 just for the burger on its own instead of getting it as a menu. But I think the menu with €17 is a nice deal because you also get obviously a drink with it. They have given me some cutlery, thank the Lord, to use to eat this apple, this red apple, which apparently has actual green apple instead in it. It's just it's confusing, but I'm all about Halloween, you know, cute desserts and themed stuff, and I'm glad that Disneyland Paris has done something cute this year. I'm just gonna take a bite into it. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Okay, so this is what the inside looks like. You can see the kind of apple bits inside, and of course the mousse as well, and I think maybe there should be like an almond base at the end of it. We are going to find out in a second. Let's give this a taste test. Okay, it's not for me. It's definitely not for me. I'm not a fan personally. I feel like I'm eating an apple, but then obviously it's not an apple because it's kind of mushy apple, and obviously with the mousse around it, it feels even more mushy, whereas when I have an apple, I like it to be crunchy and hard. So this is why I'm not normally the biggest fan of fruity things, but I am going to take another bite. I can't actually see any almond bits in there whatsoever, so I'm not sure where that's meant to be, because they do say it's got some almonds in it. Yeah, not a fan. Personally, the dessert is not for me. However, if you like your apples, your mousses, your apple tasting desserts, then you might enjoy this. But I'm glad I tried it, and it looks really cool, right? And if you get it as part of the menu, then you're not going to be spending too much on it anyway. So we are currently in front of one of the snack carts here in Frontierland. You can see Big Thunder Mountain there, the entrance of it anyway, so this is kind of whereabouts it is, the snack cart, and they do have a couple of snack options for Halloween over here. We've already tried the Mickey's Pumpkin Crisp one, and actually for some reason it says soon available here. Maybe they've sold out of it for the day. But I kind of want want to try Mickey's Cupcake treat. It says dark chocolate, chocolate chunks, white chocolate ganache and marshmallow. It's that little cupcake up there. It looks quite cute. I enjoy a nice cupcake. Price wise it's €4.30 as well, so exact same price as the Rice Krispie Cocoa Puff thing that we've already tried in this video. So yeah, I think, I mean it looks good, right? It's a cupcake, so hopefully it's going to taste nice as well. Funny story for you, I just went to get myself a cupcake from that stand over there. The time is 6 p.m. 18. The park closes at 22, I want to say, 10 p.m. The cast member, bless her, she was just like, yeah, I don't have anything, because I asked for the cupcake first. She was like, no. I was like, what about the shortbread, which is not something that I wanted to try today, but it's a Halloween treat and I'm up for trying it. There's none of that left either. She said come back tomorrow, so keep watching the video. I might be in a different outfit when I try them now, but this can happen. Just bear that in mind. Actually, the reality of snacks here in Disneyland Paris is that whilst they might have some fun snacks from time to time, especially for different seasons, they're not very good at stocking them, so they might sell out very quickly, especially on a Saturday. Today is a Saturday as I'm filming this, so if you really want a particular snack, then get there early and get it straight away, because they might not have any left by the end of the day. It's not even the end of the day, it's like 4 hours until the end of the day, but still. Well, it's another day and I am back at the Frontierland stand here with the few Halloween snacks they've got going on here. It's a bit earlier in the day, so hopefully they should have them, but who knows in Disneyland Paris. We're gonna give it a go though. Well, who would have thought they actually do have the Halloween Mickey's Cupcake treat, which looks really cool actually, with the purples and the oranges, and this little bit of orange that's on Mickey's ear, that's my fault, so don't blame Disneyland Paris for that. I just whilst I was picking it up, it got a little bit messy, but yeah, it looks pretty cute. €4.30 for this. I like a good cupcake, especially one that's nice and Halloween themed, so yeah, we're gonna give this a taste test now. Okay, so here's a better look at the cupcake. Again, sorry about that little orange frosting on the ear, that was completely my fault. Looks to be two ears for Mickey's ears, and then you've got the icing on the cupcake. The cupcake itself isn't too big, but I like it. Hopefully it won't be too sweet, because I'm not the biggest fan of things that are overly sweet. Like the cupcakes in Disney World, I just find to be too much. So Disneyland Paris' ones normally tend to be a little bit better and more to my taste. We'll see. It is probably going to be very, very messy to eat though, so apologies for that in advance. I feel like most of the snacks, Disney snacks just generally in life, tend to be rather messy, so I'm not even sure how to start yet. Normally I would start with the ears, but the ears are just chocolate, so maybe we'll just literally just eating chocolate at the moment. That was actually really nice chocolate as well. It's dark chocolate, but really good dark chocolate, so I'm going to take a bite of the actual cupcake now. I have made an absolute mess, haven't I, on my nose. Oh my god! Hello! Oh my god! How are you?
We're actually filming that in!
We actually!
There's a hack for that.
What is the hack? Because I am an absolute mess. Hi, you alright? You okay? Nice to see you.
We were planning to meet up, but you didn't.
No, I know. It was a nice little read from Mummy of Four.
Hello.
Amazing.
Am I allowed to touch your food?
Of course you can. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're going to rip off the bottom. We're going to sandwich it.
Little sandwich.
Now you can eat it.
Okay. I like that. That's so much easier.
Now try biting it, and it won't go up your nose.
Perfect. And it's really good as well. Did you guys like it?
We literally filmed that at this place earlier today.
Go and watch their vlogs as well. This is really good. It's probably my favourite Halloween treat so far.
I agree. And I'm not normally into buttercream.
Yeah, neither am I actually, to be fair, but this is nice. So lovely to see those guys from Mummy of Four Does Disney. Check out their channel. I'll leave the link down below. They're here at the same time as me, and they also do some Disney content, of course. So yeah, that was actually a really nice hack, and genuinely probably one of my favourite snacks here for Halloween. We are by the Old Mill now for this next Halloween snack, and they've only got one Halloween snack here. Or the Old Mill is, by the way, in Fantasyland, kind of opposite the teacups if you're wondering. And they've got an ice cream for this year's Halloween. So you can see over here, the Old Mill, they've got that one Halloween dessert for the year of 2022. They've said delicieux, delicious, with like elongated eyes, and it's the Cornet venimeux en français, or Cobweb Cornet, and it says it's got salted butter caramel, cinnamon ganache and diced apples in it. So yeah, that's what it looks like. We shall have a look at what it's going to actually taste like in a second at the Old Mill over there. Quite a long queue though for this, so you can see it's a popular destination. The Old Mill just generally is quite popular. They sell a variety of different cool snacks. snacks. Some of my favorite savory snacks are sold here at the Old Mayor. But today we're here for the Halloween snack.
Wow.
Merci.
Merci.
messieurs, dames.
Bon courage.
Merci.
Merci, à bientôt.
So I've got my Cobweb Cornet, I think that's what it's called, a Cobweb Cornet. This was €4 from the Old Mill, as I mentioned, and it does look quite cute actually. You can see there seems to be like a dark chocolate spider and a spider web on it, and the cream, which apparently isn't actually ice cream, it's more of like a sorbet thing. I'm not sure, we are going to test it out in a second, but it's meant to be like a pumpkin flavored situation with some apple, cinnamon, caramel, a mix of everything Halloweeny basically, which is nice, you know, not something I would normally go for. I'm more of a chocolate or vanilla kind of ice cream, or coffee ice cream is also very good, but in terms of the theming and the look of this, I am a fan, so we're gonna give this a taste test now. It's not bad, it's not bad. I'm gonna have to eat a bit more of it to figure out exactly what it tastes like, because I can't fully tell. It's not like a very overpowering taste. Okay, I'm getting the cinnamon flavor, the cinnamon taste now, which I do actually like. I do enjoy cinnamon. Who doesn't really? It's very much an autumn taste, and I can taste a little bit of it. Like I said, it's not very strong, so for the most part I feel like I'm just eating not even ice cream. Like I said, it's some kind of creamy thing that isn't ice cream, because obviously we're in Disneyland Paris and during the Halloween months not many people are going to want to eat ice cream because there can be some colder weather. It's not bad. I don't mind this. It's not something I would get personally, but I think it looks cute and it's a nice little snack, and this is already broken now, but with the dark chocolate little pieces that they come with, it's I think it's value for money for €4. Let me know what you think.
Okay, ça tourne.
Robbie is filming right now, and apparently I'm a very messy eater, and I agree. Look at that.
Eat.
Oh no. I hurt you.
Wow. Beautiful.
No. I've been eating this for the past, I want to say 10 minutes or so, and I finally got into the apple bit. I hope you can see there seems to be some kind of apple compote of some sort on the bottom of it, which is nice. The actual cream as well, I mean, it doesn't taste of too much, and I wish it tasted a little bit of more. Like, you can kind of get a bit of a cinnamon flavor to it, and it's nice, but for the most part it just tastes quite bland, to be fair. And it's just cream, like I said, it's cream, not ice cream, just cream on its own, so it's quite filling. But again, I don't know if I will get this again myself personally. And finally, for our last Halloween snack at Disneyland Paris for the season of 2022, we are still in Fantasyland, and behind me you can see L'Arbre Enchanté, which is one of the stands here, right in front of, I would say, the opposite of the teacups, next to the carousel. So basically in Fantasyland. This one's called the Mickey Mummy, and apparently it's waffle dough and €4 in French, Mickey Momifié. Looks very good, it's cute, it's got the wiggly eyes on it as well. But here on the display, they're not actually showing the wiggly eyes on them, so it's going to be interesting to see what they actually look like when we get them. Oh, merci. Je peux payer en espèces? Merci. Oh, très joli. Merci. Oh, wow. Really nice, actually. Much bigger than I expected it to be, Lord have mercy. Alright, just so you guys can see, compared to me, compared to my face, this is actually big. So I think for €4, just based on the size alone, not too bad. And the fact that it's a waffle as well, I'm very intrigued. Apparently it's meant to be waffle, or like waffle dough with obviously chocolate on it. Obviously we didn't get the wiggly eyes on them, the googly eyes that was shown in the photo, but I think that might just be like a photo thing to advertise it, because even with the displays ones that they had at L'Arbre Enchanté behind me, you couldn't, they didn't have the eyes on them. So yeah, sorry about the noise, by the way. We are by water. You can see where I'm standing right now, literally by the teacups. This is where you can get this, but I am so excited to give this a taste test now, so let's go. That is really good. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before. You can kind of see what the inside looks like. It literally is waffle dough. Normally when Disneyland Paris does these cute like lollipop Mickeys, they tend to be either marshmallows or shortbreads, which, Lord have mercy, we don't want any more shortbreads here in Disneyland Paris. But this one, waffle dough, I feel like it's quite creative and it tastes nice. It's a lot, it's pretty sweet as well, but I think this might actually be one of my favorites, this and the cupcake that we tried earlier. Yeah, I approve of this. €4 for this, not bad at all. Just make sure you come here before around 5 or 6 p.m. because L'Arbre Enchanté isn't open until park closing time. So Fantasyland normally closes a little bit earlier than the rest of the park anyway, and some of the stands start closing at around 4 or 5 p.m. So if you really want to get this, come early in the morning. That's basically it though in terms of snacks here in Halloween time at Disneyland Paris. We tried more or less all of them. I think the only one that we didn't try really was the shortbread. The Nutella gravestone, I think, shortbread that you can get in Frontierland in the snack cart there. I think they might sell them in a couple of other places as well. And the only reason I didn't try that is number one, it's very hard to find, and number two, I've basically tried them all before because it's the exact same thing as Disneyland Paris has been selling for the past, I want to say, 5 years. So the shortbreads, the Nutella shortbreads are a very, very popular and very regular thing in Disneyland Paris. They're nothing that special. It's just that this one obviously has more of a Halloween vibe, but the taste is going to be the exact same as the ones that I've tried plenty of other times in the past. A couple of things quickly before I end this video. Number one, the t-shirt that I'm currently wearing is, I want to say, a Haunted Mansion / Phantom Manor t-shirt. It's one of those all over printed t-shirts that I really, really love. It's from Cakeworthy, and you can also get them from Truffle Shuffle. So I'll leave the links down below. I'm affiliated with them, so go and buy them if you want to. All the details will be down below in the description. But also, I just wanted to give a big shout out to two of my lovely viewers, James and Adam. James and Adam are celebrating their first wedding anniversary here in Disneyland Paris this year in 2022. James and Adam Mr., I believe is the surname. So again, thank you so much for watching the videos, and I hope you have an amazing time celebrating in Disneyland Paris. What an amazing place to celebrate. With that though, it is time to end this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what your favorite snack was, just from the looks of it, from the descriptions that I gave you, or if you've tried them yourself, I'd love to know your thoughts as well. But thank you so much for watching as always. Look at It's a Small World there behind me. I can't wait for it to be open again. My guess is sometime in December, but hopefully sooner, who knows. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. I enjoyed filming this video, and I would appreciate you guys subscribing for more videos like this. I already have quite a lot of food videos on my channel, Disney food ones, and follow me on Instagram too and subscribe. Thank you. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.